thank you for inviting us to your home to talk
You're
to
welcome.
you. So, you've just flown in from Helsinki.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you're off to Sweden. Then you're coming back to do Download. And on Monday, you get this big award.
Yeah, it's golden, was it?
Golden God, I think. And it's about sort of lifetime achievement, really.
I think that my lifetime achievement is staying alive, you know. I mean, I understand it. Lemmy got it before me. I miss him. He was a guy, he was such a good friend of mine. He wrote me a lot of lyrics. I'll tell you a story about Lemmy. I go around he had this apartment just around the corner from the Rainbow in Los Angeles. I'd go around from time to time and I said, Lemmy, can you write me some lyrics for this song? Because I'm good at starting writing, but I can't finish. So he goes, leave it here. So I'll come back. He says, how much time do you need? He gives us a few hours, so I'll go back later on. And I left him a book about Nazis or something to give him. I'll go back about 3 hours later. He said, do you like them lyrics? And I go, yeah, they're all right. If you don't like them, try them. If you don't like them, try them. I said, you've written 3 sets of lyrics? He goes, yeah, and the book's crap. I said, you've written a book as well? He goes, yeah. It was really funny. Because I miss him. We have a stage on the Iceberg, the Lemmy stage.
It's sad when you lose your peers, actually.
It's like they're all going, and we're all. I mean, I've got for regular checkups. I mean, it's sad, you know. It's what happens, isn't it? As long as my wife doesn't go, I'm fine. She organises me so well. She's great.
So you're following in really illustrious footsteps on getting this award on Monday, aren't you, with Lemmy?
It was like Motorhead got it and Lemmy got it, Black Sabbath got it, and it's really kind of cool.
And it's a kind of about the fans, isn't it? And it's always been about the fans.
I have the greatest respect for the true fans. We get people who want to sign a pile of albums and they'll sell on eBay, but they're not fans. But the real fans, you can't. I mean, to look at you would think they're yobs, whatever, but they're great people. It's just like they've been there forever for me. And now it's to fathers, sons, and sons' kids. You know, I'm replacing Bing Crosby and all them guys. I mean, when I was a kid, if my dad would have said to me, "Oh, come and see this band or this guy," I'd have gone, just because he liked it, I'd have gone, "No way." It's great.
What would you say to those fans that have stuck with you through the highs and the lows?
The bottom of the line is, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be sitting in this house now. I wouldn't be talking to you. They're so loyal. I mean, you can imagine in 50 years what's come and gone. You know, it's just remarkable. They're there, come rain, whatever, they're there.
Do you think you've put your fans through a lot?
No, I mean, it's a two-way street. I mean, I'll go on that stage with the intentions of making their lives worth living. You know, a true fan, you can't buy that. I mean, they're loyal as anything. I mean, I come up from South America, and the fans down there, they came out in the thousands. And I suppose it's the music as well, you know. But I have a guy come up to me and his whole back had my face tattooed on it. I mean, that's crazy. I was a Beatle fan, but I wouldn't have the Beatles tattooed on me. But that's there for the rest of his life. It's amazing.
It must make you feel kind of very humble as well.
It really does. I mean, you know, I'm one of 3 other guys who decided to have a go with Black Sabbath. And it worked. I mean, when I did the final Black Sabbath show last year, or when it was,
a couple of years ago, yeah.
We started off all them years ago, and we're finishing it in the same place. It was really a weird feeling being up there, you know.
And you're credited, obviously, heavy metal. You're always credited with having invented a whole genre, which makes you a bit of a rarity.
I don't know whether we invented it. I mean, what time then was the Kinks when You Really Got Me, and it spurned. But then people would make a heavy duty song and then fall by the wayside and do something different, you know. But I mean, one of the interesting things about those days was a show, a festival wouldn't have all one genre of music. It'd be metal and the Beagles and some of the mixture. But it's like the kids are hardcore fans now. The fans really are what it's all about. The fans make it all work for me because we ain't got. I mean, it's just crazy what people do. You know, we were just in Helsinki, and there was a guy, and it was really cold, really damp. There was a fan over the road, just standing there for 2 days and 2 nights. I'm like, is this guy crazy? I mean, maybe he was frozen. I wouldn't stay out there for anything on it. But they do.
What is it you think you bring to them?
I don't know. But, you know, I go home, you know. I'm going to be here tomorrow. Just go home and have a hot bath and a cup of cocoa.
You're not a hot bath and a cup of cocoa guy, though, are you?
I do like a hot bath and the cocoa kind of. I used to have a lot more than cocoa. Coke, be at the old. But, you know, I don't drink it. I haven't drunk for 5 years now. But I mean, Lemmy was a hero to the bitter end. I mean, I went to his memorial and it was kind of like the Star Wars bar, all different shapes of people. But some good speeches and, you know, about him. But Lemmy was if anyone was to say to me, what is a heavy metal fan or a person, I'd say Lemmy. Lemmy he lived the lifestyle. I go around there one day and he's got like 5 or 6 different bottles of bourbon empty. So I said to him, are you collecting the bottles now? He goes, no. I heard there was 37 different bourbons. I want to try one of each. Oh, that's about right. He was a great guy, a great friend of mine.
If you think about the year we lost Lemmy, that was a terrible year actually for, you know,
David
Bowie. It was terrible.
George Michael and Prince, a lot of them died. I wonder why that was. I kept going to the doctor to check my heart.
Did it make you feel?
I mean, when that many people died, you do go, I wonder if I'm on the list, you know. It's going to happen eventually, I suppose.
Do you like the ageing process?
No, really. I try to go backwards. No, I mean, I think less. When I was younger, I'd think more about dying then than I do now. So I don't do that much wrong anymore. I come home at night. I used to go out Monday and come back Friday, you know. But you can't sustain a lifestyle. On rare occasions, people can smoke 8 packs a day and drink or whatever. Not many do last. I just got fed up with it, you know. So did my wife and the kids. They got fed up with it before I did.
But now you're a keep fit person.
I work out nearly every day. It's because if I want to continue, I've got to, it's like an athlete, you know. My drummer Tommy, he gets up every morning and works out, and he gets up, works out, plays his kit every day. I mean, it's what you've got to do for the fans. I think if you just let yourself go, it's a lack of respect for the fans because they've stood out. I look at it this way, you know. These fans have got mundane jobs that they put their pennies and halfpennies to buy a ticket. The least you can do is be sober on stage and try and give them a good show. Because without them, you can be drunk all day long. You ain't got a career. And it's disrespectful.
So this weekend, for the first time as a solo artist, you're headlining Download, which is one of the biggest festivals of its kind in the world.
Wasn't it used to be called Monsters of Rock? Is that the same thing?
It's the same thing.
I did that Monsters of Rock.
Yeah, they've rebranded it, renamed it and stuff, and now it has a sister concert, I think, on the European mainland.
Yeah, I did it with Black Sabbath.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, I just got to go with that. You know, hope it works out.
It doesn't. You don't find it daunting at all. The music has changed and moved on.
Well, I mean, a good song lasts. I mean, if you write a good song, it lasts the length of time. I mean, Black Sabbath. I go, how did we write that one and that one? Tony Iommi is the king of riffs. I remember anybody. I remember he used to think he ain't going to beat that one, but he would every time. Zach's Zach's got really, really good now. His fingers at work, you'd think he was a machine. Plays it behind his head and whatever.
What is it like getting up on a stage like you will on Sunday night at Download
Very
compared to a
nervous.
few decades ago?
I don't go, oh, I'm Ozzy, I've been doing this, I've played this and done that and achieved that. Oh, I can lay back. I go up there as if it was my first show. If I get voice problems, I get pissed off, you know. Because I want to give them a good night out, you know, a good show. I try, you know. And that's one thing about being sober. I'm more in control. But when I used to drink after the not not very often before the show. Occasionally I would.
Do you worry about the demands of doing a live show like that?
Absolutely, I mean, but every, I mean, I always think, how do I look? How does my voice sound? Because if your voice goes, it's the worst. It's best show is better than any sex, any drug, any whatever. The worst show is the opposite. Sometimes Murphy's Law, what can go wrong, does go wrong. Because it breaks my heart when I can't do that. Not because I get so unhappy about it, you know, if I go, you know, every singer has we've only got one voice. A guitar player can change his guitar. A drummer can change a drum. But I've got one voice. Technology hasn't got that far yet.
But you're in the midst of a world tour.
Yeah, it's not. Everyone's got this wrong. I'm not retiring. I'm just not going out for this one. I mean, you see, when you first came in, you said, "I love this house. I'd like to live here a bit more, you know, and go and do shows, but not go on tour for like a year. This tour is going to take 2 years."
I guess you want to spend a bit more time.
I mean, yeah. I said to you, I've lived here for 25 years. I've owned it for 25 years. I haven't lived here. I've spent 24 years paying for it, you know.
Are you going to spend a bit more time in England then?
I'd love to. I mean, the only reason we live in California is because the kids and our grandchildren.
Do you regret not spending so much time with the kids when they were growing up?
I mean, you can't have it both ways. I mean, I was a raving alcoholic when I suppose my wife didn't mind me being out of
Is that the reason why you don't want to go on a world tour anymore? You want to be at home more?
I just want to spend some time with my wife. I mean, I have to ask her out for a date now and again. She's equally as busy now. She was doing the X Factor in America every week. I said, you can cry. And she'd do a show in LA and fly to England and do the X Factor and do that every week for weeks on end. I couldn't do that.
So you need to both of you need to slow down a bit, don't you?
I want to be with them more, you know, and be with my kids more. So, I mean, a month of that, I'll probably go, get me back on the road.
Now, you're going to turn 70 this year.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Well, I mean, I don't know, I made 15 or 40, I don't know. I used to say when I was in my 20s, I'll be dead by 40. That was okay, so I was 39 3/4. Maybe I'm going to stick around a bit longer.
What are your memories of the last 50 odd years?
Well, it's been an incredible journey. I mean, and it's not a job. People, you know, it's not a job it's a passion. It's when you see a smiling of somebody going, "Wow, I'm having a good time out there." That's what it's all about for me. I'm still a fan of them, you know.
How are you going to mark your 70th birthday?
My wife's bound to have something up her sleeve, like a big party or something. They'll all get pissed and I'll sit there with a glass of lemonade, you know, which I don't mind. When I was 50 we had a party, when I was 60 we had a party, so I'm sure there's going to be one. I hope there's one when I'm 80 or 90. It's rude.
Do you think you'll still be rocking when you're 80 and 90?
No, I'll give it a good shot.
You know, you finished 2020, your world tour. It's the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham that year.
Really?
You know, wouldn't it be wonderful if you did the opening ceremony for that?
That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
For that?
That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Would you like to do that?
Yeah. You know, with Black Sabbath or with me?
You're all Brummies, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I'll go back to those days, and when we got in them early albums, I thought this will be all right for a couple of years. 50 years, I'm still doing it. I never thought the day would come when people don't buy records anymore. They download it, they steal. That's what, I mean, there's not that many records being made anymore.
Are you technically up with the downloading and everything? Do you need
No,
that?
I'm about as much good as an ashtray on a motorcycle.
Strictly vinyl?
I mean, I can work that. I mean, these kids now, my son is unbelievable with it. You know, I'm going, it takes me a day to send a text now. I'm useless with it all. It's my assistant, he can do, I go, what was all that about? You got to press that one, press that one. I'm still looking at the first one, you know. I'm terrible.
When you look at people like yourself and Elton John and the Rolling Stones still rocking, still doing their thing, the Rolling Stones are in the 70s, what do you think it says about the taste for music today?
Well, you can't beat a live concert. You can't beat the fun of it, you know. I mean, you can cheat in the studio, but when I suppose now you can cheat, I suppose, with different pieces of apparatus you can buy. But at a live show, you can't. It's just got that magic around it. But when I'm up there and it's going great, there's nothing like it. It's like it's what I strive for, and I still get the same. So what I get pissed off with is when I see people go, all right, the attitude is like, I'm famous now, I can back up. You ain't going to be famous very long if you start backing up. I go up there as if it's my first show, and I would pay to see them, you know. It makes my life worth living. And that's why I clean my act, because I'm a fat slob, I'm unfit, I'm smoking 8 packs a day, I'm taking drugs, I'm drinking alcohol. That's disrespectful for them. And I expect to be treated by the fans okay.
Yeah, I mean, I spoke to Ian McKellen the other day, and we were talking about aging, and he said the most difficult thing for him was losing his friends, you know, as you get older.
It's not fair, you know. It's like, Lemmy was a good guy. He was all right. And he spoke his mind. He'd go, hey, you had an order in you. Then I'd go, hey, man, you're so beautiful. You know, I think you're an arsehole, you know.
But you're still here.
I'm still here, thank God. I'm 17 December. Hope I make it.
That's great. Thank you so much.